right? But the thing is, we have been bombing them. Number one, it has helped them in a lot of ways, unfortunately, because when you kill civilian casualties, other than it being immoral, what it does is it creates allies for ISIS on the ground. They say, see, we told you we're fighting against the West. We're fighting against the U.S. They killed your grandmother. They killed your aunt in that bombing. And we're fighting against France. France is part of the coalition. Let's go kill the French.
Oh, I see, Cenk. So we should be worried about what they think and what they want. So here's how it works. They attack us. We sit on our thumbs. Because God forbid we fight back. God forbid we go on the offensive and actually seek these people out where they lie and kill them and neutralize them, vaporize those bitches. Because there might be some collateral damage. There might be, oh God, a war. It could be, there's a lot of fear here. Now, look at that face. That's a fearful face. Oh God, there might be some other raghead in the fucking desert who takes offense to us killing their brothers. Because guess what? They're radical jihadists too. Oh God, now we gotta deal with them? Well, bring it the fuck on, Cenk. It's time, big boy.
You help ISIS when you do that.
Okay, so if you ever wanted a bumper sticker for how to be a Muslim apologist, you just saw it. How to be a true regressive. If you fight against ISIS, you're helping ISIS. Therefore, don't fight against ISIS. Don't deal with it. Don't even talk about it. In fact, if you cover it, just say terrorists. Don't even mention it by name. Great plan, Cenk. You know what we should do? The Nazis, yeah, they're causing some problems. They're taking over countries. They're trying to dominate the world. But if we attack the Nazis, it helps the Nazis because there's going to be some other radical fascist groups in Europe. They're going to be like, oh, the West is attacking us? They're attacking Europe? Oh, let's fight them. Oh, let's fight against the West now. We must tiptoe around the Nazis. We must worry about what the Nazis think about us. Let's not fight. Everybody don't fight. Please, look at the hand gesture. Everybody calm down. Everybody remain calm.
And even if you don't believe that and you think, oh, you're a no good lib, I don't believe that for a second. Bombing's awesome. Bombing works. Well, we've dropped thousands of bombs on ISIS already. Then why didn't it work? They did the Paris attacks after we dropped thousands of bombs on them.
Oh, for fuck's sake, is that dumb? Oh, that was dumb. Cenk, they had 8 people with guns, with machine guns. Do you know how many people are in ISIS? Hundreds of thousands. That is the stupidest logic I've ever heard. First of all, if you destroy their army, destroy their infrastructure, take away their ability to run a state, that is a good, a universal good. There will always be lone wolves, and there are multiple Islamic terrorist organizations, which we must deal with on a day-to-day basis. This is not easy. You don't wipe this out with a magic bomb. God damn it, the paradigm this guy sets up. Something bad happened. Yet again, it was Muslims. Well, here's a theory. Should we bomb everybody? Should we just bomb grandmothers now? I say no to that. I say no to the proposition of bombing grandmothers. Because after all, you might upset ISIS. And after all, we've already bombed them, and look, they did something else. So what's the point of bombing? Oh, wow, Cenk, you are a military strategist. Have you read The Art of War? What a 5-star general we have among us.
Obviously, it isn't working.
It is so freaking simplistic for him to view the world in this way. Hey, Cenk, you know the civil rights movement where we try to promote equality in America and give black people all the rights of everybody else? Yeah, well, we did all that. We've been doing that. But Dylann Roof, we still had Dylann Roof. Dylann Roof came after the civil rights. I mean, so what's the point of civil rights if we're, you feel? When Dylann Roof went into that black church and shot it up, newsflash, trying to eradicate racism isn't working. So stop with the diversity training. Stop teaching about the history of racism. Stop promoting equality. Stop it. It's not working, okay? There's Dylann Roof.
Third option is do nothing. Well, the Middle East is a mess. What are we going to do? Close our borders. Just do nothing, okay? Leave them all. If there's refugees are going to die, they're going to die. Sunni and the Shia are going to kill each other. It's going to be a mess. I don't care.
Wait, what? What? The refugees are going to die? Cenk, we're not worried about the fucking refugees. We're worried about us. How about us? The refugees are getting killed by Muslims. That's why they left. Muslims are killing Westerners. Muslims are killing Muslims. Muslims, Cenk. That is the topic.
And so will, from time to time, there'll be bombings or shootings in Paris and London and New York. What can we do? No, that's not a sufficient answer. I don't accept that answer. So we do have to do something. What is it?
Oh, is this the part? So now we're 2/3 through the video, and now you're going to tell us what to do. And it's going to be something vague. It's going to be, we do it smart. See, I'm smart. Here's my point to you. I'm smart. We must have a smart foreign policy with smart aggression, smart bombs. You know how they have smart phones? We need smart bombs.
Here's my humble suggestion, okay? I'm not saying it's a panacea. This is going to cure everything, and there's going to be no problems after that, right? There are no rainbows here. But I think the smartest and strongest way to react is...
There's the word. There's the word. I think the smartest thing is whatever's about to spill out of my mouth. Here comes smart. Spread your legs. Here comes a friggin' missile of smartness.
Is to be more targeted. How are you more targeted? Well, we have the best special forces in the world. Those are the guys, SEAL Team 6, for example, who got bin Laden, who landed in the middle of Pakistan, got bin Laden, and got out. We did it in Somalia, too, got the top terrorist in Somalia, got him, captured him, and got out, got great intelligence from that. Let's use them.
Wait a minute, Cenk. What a revolutionary idea. None of our generals, none of our military men have thought of this. Cenk, you need to be in these meetings. We've never thought of that. Never. Target enemies. Use our special forces. Wow, Cenk. Did you watch James Bond? Is that how you thought of this? Do we need a progressive James Bond to go in and just get the bad guys? Jesus Christ. What a freaking primate. God, you are a putz.
Now, there's a downside. Of course there is. There's no easy answers here. So will we lose a lot more special forces if we go to do targeted strikes against ISIS? Of course we will. It's going to be incredibly hard to do that. But that's why we have them.
Okay, Cenk, here's a little monkey wrench in the plan. If ISIS is responsible for the attacks in France, we can't just kill one guy. So your little James Bond theory there ain't gonna work unless James Bond is flying a drone. It's time to drone. It's droning time.
Yes, we'll take some casualties, but we just took 127 casualties in Paris.
We? Who? Are you French? Are you French? I thought you came from Brownistan or somewhere out there. We took casualties. Cenk, know your fucking place in the world. You are a fat man sitting in Culver City. That's who you are. You are a national joke. I bend you over my knee and spank your fat, sweaty, hairy ass daily. No homo. Oh, it's not possible to be homo when it comes to you, Cenk.
Doing nothing is not the right answer. Bombing hasn't worked. Invasions have made it worse. So let's go get the sons of bitches and let's bring our wrath and our justice upon their heads. But we have got to have a real coalition.
Oh, a coalition of the pussies. Wait a minute. Bombing hasn't worked, so let's just go after ISIS? How many people do you think are in ISIS? Does he think we could just walk? It's like, he thinks this is like Team America World Police. And we could just put a fake beard on a guy, send him into a room, and he'll just wipe out ISIS. Everybody in that room is ISIS. They're the leaders. And if we just get rid of them, it's like chopping off the head of a snake. And the rest will just disappear. Cenk, they have an army. And when somebody has an army and is against you, that's called a war. Okay, that's what that is. So we need to be in a war, Cenk. So your little, let's just go in with a scalpel. Guys, let's not go in with the friggin' wrecking ball. I want to minimize everything. I want to do this really clean. Oh, what a lovely war. Look at the daydreams of a regressive. This is why we don't have regressives in leadership in this country. And thank the non-existent Lord Jesus Christ for that.
French, English, American, Jordanian, Turkish, Saudi, okay? I'm not a big fan of the Saudis, but ISIS is aligned against them. Let's bring them into the coalition. Let's all use our special forces together.
Nice, Cenk. That'll be unprecedented. For the first time in human history, those nations, those peoples will work together for a common cause? What cause is that? To wipe out Sunnis? I'm sure the Saudis will be up for that. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're itching to sign on the dotted line. Sure, we'll send over some jet fighters to help you out, America. Go kill our brothers who have the exact same agenda we do. Jake, what world do you live in? I mean, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
It's not going to be easy, but we've got to be smart and we've got to be targeted. Let's go get the guys who did it.
Okay, well, we killed the guys who did this. The guys who planned it, I'm sure it's underway. Okay, I'm sure we have people on the job. And as far as the guys who did it, the larger picture, it's ISIS. And we are attacking ISIS. Currently, and in the past, and we will do more in the future. And people smarter than you, with military experience, who actually know how the real world operates, will be in control of those decisions, Cenk. You will be stuffing donuts down your face and naming your children Prometheus Maximus.
If you get other people and you create civilian casualties, you don't help, you hurt our cause, and the cycle of violence goes on and on and on. It's not like you don't need lethal force here. You do. Let's just use it against the people who did the strikes.
Oh, okay. So Cenk, I just want to clarify, just to review some of your points. You want us to kill the bad guys and not kill civilians. Okay, I'm going to send that plan to the higher-ups and just run it by them and see if they're cool with that. Yeah, we'll do that, Cenk. Thanks. Ever heard of the fog of war? Have you ever tried to make an omelet? You're going to break a few eggs, Cenky. So, Cenk, we're going to try our very, very best to avoid civilian casualties and to keep the grandma death down. And in the meantime, why don't you let us deal with taking out ISIS in every way we know how? You're dismissed now. Bye-bye.
There are no easy answers, but I believe in our special forces, and I think we can do this. So let's find out who did it and go get them.
Special forces, yeah, we have a new order just came in from High Command. On your to-do list today, take out ISIS. So, yeah, if you could just handle that. I mean, you are special. So, yeah. If you could just get that done today, that'd be great. You know, it's sort of a ASAP situation. So, thank you. Get back to us later. Cenk, fuck you, Cenk.